Hey everybody, my name is Mike Tomorrow, and I want to welcome you to the latest episode of My Life with Asperger's. I know that back in December, I think it was, I did an episode about workplace bullying. And I know that I have done videos about bullying in the past. But here's another one of those videos about bullying. I just read an article online from the WWLP out of Springfield, Mass. And it talks about bullying at the workplace. Now, I wanted to share with you that article and give you my opinion on it, because I think if you hear the article and then you hear about my opinion on it, then you'll know my opinion on it, and you'll learn a little bit more, Anyways, this article was on the news yesterday, I think, so too bad there wasn't a video with this. It just has pictures, so you can see this article at wwlp.com or on my Facebook page. And the title of the article is about many adults experience bullying at work. Bullying isn't just a teenager's problem anymore. A new survey found that 53 million adults are affected by bullying at work. 43% of the U.S. workers said they have experienced incivility, and 20% said that they have quit the job because of a hostile work environment. Many people told 22 News this survey actually doesn't surprise them. One of the viewers said, "Most work environments now are more like high school than adult. There is a way to fix it. It has to do with people's attitudes and the way certain people approach other people." The survey from Workplace Bullying Institute also found 68% of workplaces do not have a policy regarding bullying. And experts said those companies should establish a way for employees to report bullying. Alright. I do agree with this article, okay? Because bullying is something that needs to be stopped. I don't care what environment you're in. Whether you're in school, work, home, bullying needs to stop. Nobody should have to go through bullying at work. You're there to do a job. You're not there to get bullied by somebody else. And if you are a bully at work, you should only be there to help your coworkers and get paid for it. You should not bully them. I think that when more people find out about this article that 22 News did, or if they find out more about this survey, I think they're probably going to go ahead and try to get rules in stake for how to report bullying and to prevent bullying at work. You know what I mean? Bullying is something that should not be tolerated. I was bullied at work. I reported it. And since I reported it, guess what? It has stopped. So I'm thankful for that. But there are people that are not so lucky. They are afraid to tell people if they've been bullied, Now, I know it's hard for Aspies and people that are on the autism spectrum to figure out what is being teased or what is being bullied and all that. I know it's hard. But understand this. If you feel uncomfortable by another person, just ignore them. And if they keep teasing you, go tell a boss or someone. And if it is your boss that's bullying you, go to Human Resources. You need to report it. Nothing can be done unless you report it personally. I know it might be hard to ask your friends to report it for you, but at times the human resources people are going to be like, okay, we're not going to do this because you're not the one that's being bullied. But at the same time, you need to go and tell them if you've been bullied. Because if you don't, nothing's going to take place. And the bullying will continue to happen. Or the teasing will continue to happen, you know? The things that have been going on will continue to happen. You need to speak up and say, enough is enough. And if they don't listen to you, go to Human Resources, you know? But yeah, going back to the article, I saw that the surveys said that the 53 million adults are affected by bullying at work. That does not surprise me, because work can be a hostile environment at times. It's up to you to make your life at work comfortable. Don't take any pressures by anybody else, okay? If you don't feel comfortable doing something, don't worry about it, okay? If you don't feel comfortable, you need to speak up, you know? And then it says also 43% of the U.S. workers say they have experienced incivility, and 20% said they quit their job because of the hospital work environment. Hostile, excuse me. Now, it's not a surprise to me, because I know that sometimes people just don't want to go to human resources, or people don't know about human resources, you know? I know it can be difficult, but understand this. Like I said, if you don't speak up, then nothing's going to happen. I'm sorry to tell you the truth, but that's the truth. You know what I mean? I know it's hard to understand that, but you got to understand that. And then, like that viewer said, that most work environments now are like more like high school than they are adult related. Yeah, I can believe that. When I work at Disney, I think I'm back in high school. Because, you know, most of the people there are younger than me, personally, I think. And some of them, they only have a high school education. You know? I graduated college, for crying out loud. I expect more of an adult environment because of that. But yet, I feel it's like going back to high school again. Because of the pressures and all that. Because of the way people act at work. You know? But let me just say that I do feel comfortable at where I work. Sometimes it can be hard for me. Because it can be stressful. You know? Like, I have a problem with noise. And crowdedness. You know? That's two of the things I have problems with when I work. You know what I mean? But I try to speak up, and people just don't listen. That's the other problem with this. They don't care. Some people just don't care about your preferences. All they care about is the business. You know? I know it's hard for me to say that, but that is true, you know. You know? You got to stand up for yourself. You got to speak up if it's happening to you. You know? Don't let the bosses bully you around. You shouldn't have to put up with it. And if they do, go see somebody. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to be shy. Or actually, don't be afraid to go out there and speak up. Okay? Don't be shy, okay? You can, when you go to human resources, most of the time you can remain anonymous too. Just like America's Most Wanted, when they call in for tips on the criminals, they can remain anonymous. So you can remain anonymous when you report something like that to human resources. All right, and they won't tell your bosses which person to. So you know what I mean. But just remember, you got to speak up. I don't know how many times I said it in this video. But you gotta speak up, because if you don't, things will get worse for you. You know? But yeah, continuing on here. The survey from Workplace Bullying Institute also found 68% of workplaces do not have a policy regarding bullying. I think that people higher ups are afraid to have a plan in stake for bullying, so that's why they don't have one. You know, I'm not surprised by that result of the 68%. There needs to be more done about bullying. Well, not bullying. Well, preventing bullying, I should say. There should be more done to prevent bullying from like workplaces, because if you don't, then people are going to be uncomfortable at work. They're going to want to quit their job, and sometimes they don't know, the employers don't know why they want to quit their job. You know what I mean? I almost wanted to quit my job because of the hostile workplace I have worked at. But I fixed it, so I feel more comfortable at it, you know? But understand this. I know that they should have a plan in place for bullying. No matter what company, no matter if the company employs 10 people, or in the case of my employer, 60,000 people. If you employ that many, you need to have a bullying plan in place. Because, you know, some of these coworkers, they go home, they have children, they have a family. And they have to listen to their children. And sometimes the children might be bullied at their school, you know? And that needs to be stopped. Bullying needs to be stopped no matter where it happens. I don't care what color skin you are. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what orientation you are. I don't care what age you are. I don't care what disabilities you might have. Bullying needs to stop. I don't care. I don't care if they are different. Bullying needs to stop. You need to treat them like regular people, you know? Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but bullying needs to stop. And the experts do say that companies should establish a way for employees bullying. Yes, they need to. Because if they don't, then their life is not going to be enjoyable for them at the workplace. So, I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to let you guys know about the news clip, or the news article. But anyways, I'll talk to you all later. Bye for now.